So before I flip the camera around and show you guys the Ecotec Miata, today's video isn't going to be like a full walk around and describing like everything, the whole process that we went through to Ecotec the Miata and everything, like how much it cost, what motor did I use, and kind of everything, because the body itself is a Miata, the transmission and differential and stuff, but like the motor and the wiring harness, the ECU is all Alpha Fab and also Ecotec, so it's a lot of different parts in there. We did wire tech the engine bay, but other than that, I'm just gonna go through like a few things that we do have to fix on the car and stuff that we're gonna be adding. Anyways, are you guys ready? I know you guys are. All right, here you go. So you guys know the car is wrapped. It's been wrapped, but you guys haven't seen the new wheels. I mean, they're the same wheels I had before, 15x9 Avanti S1 Storms. Yes, a lot of people have them. I love them. Cheap wheels for what you get, but they're 15x9. I think they're like 35 plus offset. That's why this car has -5 camber all around. It doesn't really look like it, but with these wheels, because they're 15x0 offset, they are poking so hard. These ones are, and they're only 195 tire. These ones plus 35 offset, and they're tucking with a 225, so it's pretty crazy because my fenders are pulled pretty nicely in the front. But I know it looks good, but the car is too low because of the exhaust. I'm gonna get into that. Because of the Ecotec, the exhaust has to be routed a different way unless you want to use oval piping. But I installed the intakes too because we had these guys over here, them laying right there, and in the wreck previously, why these wheels are brand new, they got cracked as well as the front bumper. We like kind of wrapped over that, so the car looks brand new now with the wrap on it, and the bumper, you can see kind of is wavy right here. But anyway, new intakes. I love these things. They look killer. I love like the light and intake combo right there. Makes it look mean. But yeah guys, let's pop the hood. Another thing that's different too with the Ecotec Miata is I have hood pins, or I guess you could call them latches, instead of like the whole like hood latch that's in the car. So no more hood latch, and we got hood pins now. More race car. So, and also with that too, since the whole engine bay is like wire tucked now, and there's not really room, once I show you guys, for like the hood strut stick. I ordered them from R-Speed already, but I got hood struts that it's actually hydraulic hood struts. I got them. I have to go pick them up, but for now this will do. And I don't have to hold the hood up. So this is the final product. I know you guys have seen definitely snippets of it in, you know, our last like Ecotec videos while doing the process of swapping it and everything, but it's completely wire tucked. Yeah, there's still wire in the engine bay, but this is actually the ECU now. It's Alpha Fab ECU and also Alpha Fab tune on it. You can buy that ECU, the whole entire harness. You guys can see like this is actually the harness right here, and then the whole entire harness right here. You can see like it's a very nice harness from Alpha Fab that you can just buy. The whole package is I don't want to get into prices, but it's 850 bucks. That'll be only price I'll give you guys today. But this thing is clean. The engine bay, we painted it all clean white again. It is dirty just because it's been sitting, and you know, we've been swapping the motor in and out and stuff. So I'm probably gonna clean that again, maybe even, you know, touch it up, because you guys can see it definitely has gotten dirty with like the dirty hands touching it and stuff. But I'm gonna touch up like that, and then, you know, clean the radiator up. This radiator has done me really well. I love Mishimoto. But I mean, let me know what you guys think of in the comments down below what you guys think of the swap. But I never knew 1320 actually made like any parts, but I'm pretty sure 1320 is like the YouTube channel, and they actually have their own branding and stuff, which is pretty cool. From a little bit of parts that we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get a new cold air intake, and then I got the hood struts coming, and I already put the intakes on. Got to put the side skirts on that I have. I have to fix the exhaust because I was driving down the road, exhaust hanger fell off, and I'm gonna paint the back. I already taped the holes up because all these holes were showing and heat was getting in there, because the Ecotec gets super hot, but it stays cool. It's weird because I mean these headers are so big, but the Mishimoto radiator, and also this big slim fan, and the Ecotec motors, they just stay cold. It actually takes like 10 minutes for this thing to warm up, which is pretty crazy. Around to the back right here, as you guys can see now, it's actually, this is a MagnaFlow muffler, and it's almost like a chump car setup, really. It's straight out the back, but it's 2.5 piping straight from that header up there that you guys can see. And once we jack the car up, I'll show you what I mean is why we need to raise the car up. But I mean, you guys can see that the car is super low with that rear bar right there. It's pretty much just, I would say 5-6 inches off the ground, which is pretty insane. But anyway, the exhaust, because the headers come off in a Miata, they're on the right side, but since the Ecotec, they're on the left side. So you actually have to route the exhaust over the transmission, under the transmission, whatever you want to call it, but you probably can't see it because it's super dark. But the exhaust is lower than this bar right here, so that's the main point of dragging it. I do not want to drag my exhaust anymore, so that's key of why we're going to be raising the car up. But it doesn't look like -5, but it definitely is, and it tucks under the fender hard. I love that meat though. I'm also going to be, like every other Miata guy, copying them a lot, but I'm going to be painting everything that you see right here that's not black. I need to respray paint this because I don't know, battery acid I think ran down there, but I'm going to be cutting these mud flaps off. From there, more like air resistance and stuff, and also it just looks a lot cooler, less drag. And then everything, like I said, back here is going to be painted black. I just cleaned it last night because this was basically brown, but you can see it's pretty white now. But cutting those off, and other than that, I'm going to be raising the car up. Like I said, I need an alignment, so I think I'm going to go with a custom alignment, -3.5 in the front, and then in the back, probably like -2.5, maybe -3. And that's like a ideal setup for like a track car. This is what this is now, if you guys didn't know that. It's my full dedicated track car. I'm also going to be tracking it, you know, time and tack, and then also I want to do some drifting. I've slid on the street before, but that's nothing at all. Like, I'm not that good at drifting. I want to learn. So this is what this car is going to be dedicated to, is just track use. I'm also going to be taking it to events, so it's still registered to ride on the road. But my only one little lonely sticker here, the only track I've run so far, actually twice, is Road Atlanta. So I'm doing an event here in, I think, September, October. One of them is another, I'm actually going to do AMP, which is Atlanta Motorsports Park. It's like a Miata track dedicated, kind of, because there's so many turns. But anyway, Road Atlanta is so dope if you guys have never run that before. So I know I didn't say I wasn't going to really do like a walk around video, but this is kind of just quick updates. Nothing inside has really changed. I think, I mean, you guys know I had seats, those Sparco Sprints. You know, I have the hard dog, the hard top, you know, kind of going for the sticker bomb up there. But the only thing that's really changed, I guess, is because of the Ecotec, you have to have a different gas pedal. So that's not the stock gas pedal anymore from a Miata. What else? And then also, like, I need to get a new one of like the shield that goes over the cluster and everything. But other than that, nothing's changed. I definitely am going to be changing the shift knob just because it's cool on the road, but it's not cool on the track. It's not useful at all. But other than that, nothing has changed inside. Also, side note too, one thing that I'm probably going to change or I'm going to reinforce is the wing. Yes, like, it's pretty sturdy on the trunk, but it's not supposed to, the wing is not really supposed to move like that. And like, I was just doing it for style. It does give you some downforce, which you can feel on the road. But either I'm going to reinforce this wing, sell it, or sell it, or I'm going to get, a lot of you guys might know him, but he just started making wings. His name's 9 Lives Johnny. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. I'll probably put his link right here, but he makes some killer wings. I think they're made out of aluminum. Don't quote me on that, just because I've done a little bit of research, but his wings are so sick. And he makes them for NA, NB, and now 350Z. So I might pick up one of his wings, and they look sick. I'll probably insert a picture right here of his wing, but I might go with his setup here soon. The thing that I'll be doing too, I'm sorry this video is all over the place, but I bought some header wrap because these headers get so so hot. So I'm gonna be wrapping the headers, and also eventually when I get to it, I'm gonna buy some Flying Miata hood vents. It's kind of like a design. They go right here, one right here, and then another one right there. But it just, this motor, it stays cool, but it gets so hot at the same time that like it just needs a release of air somewhere, a release of heat. But as you guys can see, like, it's super open. The bumper is the only thing that's right here. I mean, there used to be intercooler, you know, the AC used to be here a long time ago, but the radiator is the only thing that's, as you can see right there, is the only thing that's in front of the motor. So it's pretty wide open for air. Also, I want to know what you guys think we should do this. Should we get an engine stand for this and tear it apart, see what happened with it? I think we know a little bit what happened with it. It's like, it has rod knock, so obviously it's not too bad. The motor still runs, but it's definitely needs a refresh and everything. So should we refresh it, build it? It's a 1.6, so should we build the 1.6 and then throw it in a different car? Let us know down below. So some of you, if you're in the Georgia area, you guys might want to come out and see the car. The first place that the car will be is Caffeine Octane. This, was it July? Yeah, July. I think we'll be there, yeah. Anyway, it'll be in July, Caffeine Octane, that the car will be debuted, I guess. And you guys can come see the car for the first time. Some of you have seen the wrap already, but the Ecotec is, I think only 3 or 4 people have seen it so far. And so
the car with these wheels on it is new too.
Yeah,
the car is brand new-ish wheels, because they have the same style, just different color.
Exactly. Alright guys, so that kind of concludes today's video. I had to go upstairs and change because I was super greasy, but I'm going to take the car for a drive. I'm going to start it up for you guys, but I'm not going to really do a driving video today. I'll start it up, let you guys see how it sounds, but that'll be for a whole nother video. But don't worry, like, I'm gonna go through the whole entire car and like show you guys how the swap was, how I did it, how is it wired, what motor do I have, all that kinds of stuff. And then you know, I'll do a ton of driving videos. This channel is gonna be more focused on now is just driving. So there's a lot of drifting channels and stuff, but we wanted to take GasPedalGarage on kind of like a time attack and track oriented YouTube channel. So that is where this car is going. We also have my dad's track car. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff to that too. We went to Road Atlanta. We have a ton of footage with that car. It did awesome, 235,000 miles. And it was killer. It did back to back because I drove it and then he drove it in 2 different sessions too. So it did awesome. I cannot wait to get my car, the Ecotec, out on the track and do some, you know, logging and stuff. And how's it doing? How's the Ecotec doing? Is it cooling? Anything like that. Anyways, so I'm gonna start it up here so you guys can hear it. And then yeah, this car, like when you start it up and everything, and the clutch feel and the noises it makes, it just feels so raw. And it just feels like a race car. But you can hear the fan up there. I don't know if you can hear that. It automatically comes on. It does not sound like a Miata anymore, I can tell you that. It might sound kind of like a Miata on the camera, but it has a nice tone to it with this Magnaflow muffler on it too. But there it is, guys. All in its beauty. Thing is killer. Let me know what you guys think of like the whole look of the car down in the comments below. But I love it. I love how it's progressed throughout the whole entire YouTube channel. How it was stock Miata completely. We put the cage in, or like the hard dog roll bar, installed coilovers, it has different coilovers on it now. We wrapped it, we turboed it, and now it's Ecotec. It's just crazy, man. This thing is awesome for sure. But more videos coming on the channel of this car and a ton of more content because we have other Miatas as well. But definitely, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share the video. This is probably one of the first, maybe 3rd Ecotec Miata that's been shown on YouTube before. So if you guys are interested, definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As always, GPG, peace out, guys, and see you in the next one.